Bot Rix has successfully joined the channel. Welcome to the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, as we see the two teams who put on a classic in Super Bowl 43. Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one, and it's coming up next.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. DJ Dallas now to return it. His return makes it up to the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Connor on the inside give. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Taken in by Harrison. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Trying to run it in, Connor. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. One more time with Connor. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Connor. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Conner touchdown. This play going under review by the officials. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
So they wanted to take another look, and that turned out to be a good decision. The call on the field overturned. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense, and Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Wilson looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's 3rd and short. Now here's Russ. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws.
Big gain downfield. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down. Sticking in the air with Wilson. He's looking deep once again. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Russ is cooking again. A quick throw swatted away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Brought in inside the 20. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Dallas with a return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Now it gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time.
What did you have for breakfast?
They took their shot on 4th and goal. Came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time.
Peanut butter
He
crackers.
found some running room for a nice gain.
You had peanut butter crackers?
That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't add a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the
I bought Fruit Loops yesterday and had a bowl of Fruit Loops.
2nd and 3. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Right back to Connor. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it down to a single point. It's a James Conner touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff is going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. They put a receiver in motion right. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. On to carry, this is Najee Harris. Broke through the tackle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
This is ahead for about 5. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's 2nd and 5. Trying for a touchdown here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. To throw, here's Wilson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
On 4th down, Wilson. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the 1st. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. That's no good. The veteran misses one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Dallas with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the Steelers get home, they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Running left, it's Connor. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to push one deep down the right. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick.
Dude. Nothing out there, guys.
Now Prater on to send it away. Cordero Patterson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring come in at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their wall.
This is caught inside the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Russ. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Once more, it's Wilson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. He keeps it himself, and they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's all you can really expect from a sneak cape. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
He tries to sneak it, and this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers push their lead to 6. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now talk about a golden opportunity and an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. A give right side to Conner. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
What game are you playing?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
I don't know. Did you
From the 34.
have you seen my new short?
On the slant. And this is pushed ahead for a gain
I was
of 5.
trying to
Minka
figure out a way
Fitzpatrick on the
how to
stop.
make that a thumbnail without using the all special software.
There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback.
Figured out how to pinch myself on screen and put myself in the thumbnail.
Makes the grab in bounds left
Yeah.
side. And they finally bring him down, but that
On my
is a
phone
big
screen, I
gain
did that
and a
with
new
my
set of
phone.
downs. They've got first down from the 31. Running this with Conner. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. Pressure coming, it's Murray. And his
That should have been a fumble.
is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Kyler. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Kyler throwing here. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
First down, here's Russ. Launches one deep downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Okay, Russ, right? 1, 2, 3, go.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Alright, let's try left, Russ.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one.
There was a bunch of Steelers there. Which one had it?
In the needle there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Agree.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers bump the lead up to 13 points. Now Boswell on to send this away. Dallas with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Plenty to start this drive with Connor. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's got Harrison. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him from the 46. The 1st down carry for Connor. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing here, Murray. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Murray. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Patterson now to return it. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Russ is going to cook here. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up. Wilson looking to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand. They're set up at the 35 now. Murray here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. 2nd and 6 now. And he's going to be touchdown brought. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. This is Connor. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's Connor again. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. 3rd and 6
For a second, I thought I injured him. For a second, I thought I had injured him.
Murray looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick.
I thought I had injured the Cardinal on that play. Because he wasn't moving for a
Calvin
second.
Austin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Wilson now, 1st and 10. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Wilson. He's trying another one deep. Big gain downfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. He's trying to go deep again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Russ is cooking again. He's loaded another one up. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball.
Can you guys, like, catch the ball? Or...
That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals and receiver Zay Jones getting set for this next drive. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Hi, Charlie Cecil.
Hey, Brian.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. The Steelers down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Russ. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Hey, Charlie.
First down throw from Wilson. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Hey, Dragon Blood. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my channel.
At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. Boswell to add the PAT.
Of course, thank you.
Right
You're
down
welcome.
the middle, it's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 6. Now Boswell on to send this away. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked
How are
down.
you doing?
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3
How am I
timeouts.
doing? I'm doing good.
2nd and 1. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Kyler throwing here. Complete.
The stream is starting.
And he's gonna get
I'm
this
trying
up
to figure out how to
45 before
do
he's
custom
pulled down.
thumbnails, Dragon Blood, and I can't figure it out.
To the line we go.
Trying to
They're set,
figure it
1st
out
and 10.
without using special software.
Back to the air. Murray makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Now Murray on the play fake. He's got Harrison. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone. Short of the 15. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Able to find Jones. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Murray to throw. And this is cut. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals tie it just before halftime. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick. Now Prater on to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Wilson with it on 1st. Taking a deep shot here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 2nd down. He's trying another one deep. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. So we've reached the halftime break, and it's the Cardinals, the Redbirds, leading so far on the road. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a solid first half for the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. Patterson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of... Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Buda Baker.
Hi Charlie, and pink waving.
Halfway there on 1st down. That
Hey
brings up 2nd
QC,
and 5.
how are you?
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 27. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Oh, thank you.
So after that prior
I'm
incompletion,
good,
we
yeah.
got 3rd down. Russ looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide
Awesome.
the get
Eyes pink heart shape.
dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of short plays down the field.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Connor on the inside give.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he rips Chips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying to get it with the option. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Drop. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. McManus sends it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers' offense headed out. All their scoring has kept them
Hello,
close, but they
people.
still find themselves trailing by just a little
Hey,
in this 3rd
Files.
quarter. They'll get this drive started. First
How are
and
you doing,
10.
bud?
Blitz coming. Russ taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's Wilson to the air. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for that before being taken down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Steelers take a 3rd quarter lead. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. Well, now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
No change to the call on the fields. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT.
Hello, peoples.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the
Hey, bud.
Stream is starting.
See how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Murray here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Murray. They left him wide open. It's complete. Again, he's got room. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals jump in front now by 5. Now Prater on to send it away. Patterson now to return it. And we'll be out way back on that return. Not even up to the 10, but inside at his own 9-yard line. The home teams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Wilson on 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, big gain downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
He's looking deep. They connect on the deep shot. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Russ is cooking again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Once more, it's Wilson. And he sails that one over the end zone.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Dicker connects there. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Dortch now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their
Return to the field now.
And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Caught by the open man. Into the red zone. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push this to an 8-point game. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals push the lead to 2 scores now. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Russ. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Sean Murphy Bunting ranging over for that stop. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming. He's going deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. The Steelers calling their first timeout.
WSG.
That'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. Yo, WSG Mud.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going to go. It's Wilson. He's trying another one deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. And someone has officially flown higher than the Dutchman, Brock. That completion pushes him past Norm Van Brocklin for the most passing yards in a game in NFL history. The mark of 554 yards has stood resolute since back in 1951, and 7 decades
Okay,
later,
game.
someone has
Are you
finally
broken?
topped it. Thought
Game.
he had a touchdown there. So second down coming
When I
up.
threw the ball, the Arizona Cardinal player went into the end zone, and then he went into that white thing, and then he disappeared, and then he came back.
If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. And you can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You outshout me out.
Shout out to RBX.
Wilson to throw again. He's going deep this time. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession.
Yo, 1164, what's up?
W.
It's a turnover on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Connor here from the gun. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him a few yards on
The stream is starting.
2nd and 7.
How do you get a webcam on the PS5?
You have to buy, you gotta go and get one from Walmart.
Straight ahead, it's Connor. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time,
And then when you get your webcam from Walmart, then you connect it to your PS5 with a wire, with a wire, and then you go into your PS5 settings where it says broadcast, and then you hook up your camera and turn on your camera like that.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The Steeler offense set to get
How
back
do
on
you
the
get the
field.
voice for chat?
They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on
You go into your settings for that as well.
Situation arises on this next possession. He's trying to go deep again. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Same setting.
So it's
Okay, THX.
You're welcome.
Here's Wilson. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep down.
I need this. Blah, blah, blah.
And he
Oh.
does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Almost
Set it up now, BRB.
zone, incomplete.
I'm setting it up now. Okay, no worries. I'll be here.
That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still
You're
going
welcome.
that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Dicker connects there.
Hold on, you mess up.
It's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is
Hold on,
6.
I'm gonna sub. Okay,
Inspiring
thank
a
you.
bunch of confidence in himself right there.
Liberty,
Second time he brought it out for a
RBX.
field goal, and second
Is
time
that how you pronounce your name,
stopped it
Liberty?
right through. Trust is earned in a number
Liberty,
of different ways on the
RBX.
field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Dortch now.
Everyone hits a like for me if you like the video, thank you.
Return at the 27.
Lil Bro RBX.
A little bro, RBX. Okay, no worries.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Able to find Jones. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought to the ground
Wish
by
we could
Dante
injure
Jackson.
people.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 29. Has the connection to Jones. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end.
Wish we could injure people on football.
Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
You really think they took that setting away?
Murray to throw here on 3rd. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Here's the give to Connor.
Down.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hello peoples.
From the 46. Fights
Hey,
out
Files,
the
welcome
pressure.
back.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He throws a bullet to this. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. Trying for it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Wilson. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down to the 47. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Wilson looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This, our last play of the quarter. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He's trying to push the field. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete. So that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter.
Well, not a bad score. Not too far behind.
Backhand pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Now here's Russ. He's looking deep once again. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Fourth quarter, guys.
From the gun, it's Murray. McBride hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals go up by 19. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Warren quick on the draw. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Ross off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here he goes on the bootleg. Brought in right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think I'm going to lose this game, King.
Going with Connor here. And he's tackled with markers down.
I think the Steelers are running out of gas.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
I'm doing different plays here, too.
From the 21. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Kyler to throw. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Running left, it's Connor. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. Prater on
What,
for
Asher?
PAT.
Hi. What's wrong?
Extra point
Did you
set
just
right
now
down the
realize
middle.
Mommy's at
And the Cardinals
doctor's
continue piling
office?
on to this
They'll be home
lead.
soon.
Now Prater on to send it away. Patterson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense running back out now. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. First down, here's Russ. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out third down. Russ looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Russ is cooking again. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. They're out and set, first and 10.
What, Mom?
And he's got a free play here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over first and goal. Carry here for Connor. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal. It's a design boot. Vacates quickly left side. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. So now, here's third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keep running away with this. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Another score for him this game. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again. Now Prater on to send it away. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Their offense ready to take the field now. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Ooh, almost to throw the costume. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Russ now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to their... They connect on the deep shot. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment. Read and react, read and react,
yes,
read
Mom.
and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to
I'm
throw
sorry.
to get to a spot and knock
You
it
mad?
away.
Oh. Thank you, Mom.
Wilson to throw again. Oh, he put everything he had in it. This is caught inside inside the 15. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Once more, it's Wilson. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. So after the incompletion, here comes the second
How
down
could
call.
they beat me, King? I put it on a different. I put it on a different level, but
George Pickens, the intended target.
I get it.
So now it's going to be third
I
and long.
put it on Pro, but you know,
Going again. Here's
I
Wilson.
got. But I was doing
Looked
good
like a pick
towards
for a
the
second,
beginning.
but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate
Yeah,
to get this one back.
tied up a
But
few
now they've
times.
got fourth down. Dicker connects there. And that kick a tenth of what the lead stands at now, 30 points.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Dallas with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running this with Connor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Right back to Connor. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A good pickup of 6 there, but still 13 to go on 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd down, Connor gets it.
Flag, flag, flag. There's a flag, flag, flag.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Should I accept that penalty or decline it?
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll get this down to the 40. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down. So the Cardinals get to fly home as
I
winners on the
lost.
road. And they weren't afraid
Hey,
to keep
Charlie.
running up that score to the point that records came in wince on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed
Hi,
the
Goat.
old
How are
record
you?
of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since
You just showed up at the end of
1966.
the stream.
Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive
Or
showings
the end
we
of this
have
stream.
ever seen.
Hey Chad.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports.
I
So
lost
long,
this game,
everybody.
Goat.
It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from
In
Pittsburgh.
good hope your day is going well. Or mine.
My day's going good, yeah.
The stream is starting.
I'll be back, guys.